Hey Gemini, welcome back to Intuitive Dreams. I hope you are doing well. This is going to be your reading for the full moon in Scorpio coming up on the 23rd. Keep in mind that that is all about transformation, ending cycles, beginning new cycles. So I pulled 3 tokens for you, but actually 4 came out. One ended up in a really unique position that I have not had before. So starting with you, I now have an idea of when a token comes out outside of the moon here on the mat. But you're special, you ended up with 4. So you ended up with the check box, the check mark, like checking a box off, on family and home right in the middle. And I noticed it was in reverse. So just so you can see what it looks like. I don't know if you can see that. Okay, so that was in reverse. So I made note of that. You ended up with the magnifying glass on the hidden, which means something you need to investigate, take a closer look at. You also ended up with the nuclear science symbol, which can relate to scientific things, but it's also logic, and it can also mean material over spiritual. That ended up right in between your physical well-being, and blessings. And the unique extra token that came out was the hand with money. That ended up like out in kind of outer space here on the moon mat. So you can see, which relates to handouts, money going out, or, money coming in and out. All right. So it's just definitely related to money matters. So when I clarified more about what this check the box for family and home, I wanted to know more about that specific check the box. And so we ended up with the hangman on the side. We had the moon. We had the 4 of Pentacles. So this tells me that subconsciously, or, your subconscious is keeping you on a pause to take a closer look at something, which, makes sense because you had the magnifying glass come out for hidden. And so obviously, Spirit wants you to take a look at something closer and to investigate something a little bit more regarding something with family and home before you actually check that box, or, do something, that gives it the check mark, so to speak. So your subconscious is having you basically take a pause in a situation regarding family and home, because you're taking a look at, with the 4 of Pentacles, it's kind of like you're concerned about your pentacles, your money, your wealth. It's kind of like you are looking to save, hold on to your money. When I clarified the 4 of Pentacles, we ended up with the Death card. So that's like a change, right? Change in your financial matters. And I think that's why you're right now not checking off a box. You're holding on to your money. You're holding on to making a decision regarding a family. When I clarified the magnifying glass, we ended up with the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and Strength. So this, to me, is saying take a closer look, because you might be in a situation where you're being persuaded to think something is a good investment and that it would be, dreams come true, wish fulfillment. But it's interesting because on this particular Nine of Cups, the cups are behind the guy here, right? So it's kind of like it's hidden, So it's like somebody's trying to make you think something is a good idea when it may not be, because when I clarified the actual hidden, because the magnifying glass, I'm like, what are we taking a closer look at? Well, taking a closer look at, are you being persuaded into a good investment that, they're saying could be your wish fulfillment, right? Could be all your dreams come true. Why would you need to be persuaded into something like that, right? So that's why I clarified hidden. We ended up with the Tower card, the Two of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. So it's almost like there's what's hidden in this situation, and which is why Spirit is pinging your subconscious mind right now, wanting you to take a closer look at why you're being persuaded, is because what's hidden is this is going to be an upheaval for you, right? Possible upheaval, more responsibilities, and a lot more hard work, right? Because if you come over to the well-being and blessings with the new, high pitch. High pitch on the well-being. So Spirit saying they really want you to focus on your well-being right now. And there could be a blessing in disguise, right? Because with the nuclear scientific symbol, when I clarified this particular area, it came with the Four of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, and Ace of Cups. So if you're already, in the Four of Pentacles, where you're at a point of wanting to hold on to your wealth, hold yourself back from being persuaded into a good opportunity, Spirit saying that it's actually a blessing right now that you're feeling disconnected from this family home situation, and that you haven't checked that box off yet on which way you're going to go, whether you're going to go forward with whatever this good opportunity is, whether it's, rekindling a connection, getting involved in some sort of business, joint business career type thing with a family member. Now, it doesn't have to be family. It can be friends. It can be a significant other. It can be a friend you consider family. Whatever that means to you, it will be different for everybody. But basically, it's a blessing that you are physically kind of disconnected from the situation right now, so you can, investigate it and take a closer look before you do check the box, because like I said, it's in reverse. You've not made any decisions, and before you turn that check box upright, you want to make sure you know the whole situation. So it's a blessing that you're disconnected from whatever this long-term view is with this family, and it might be a good time, because you are feeling disconnected, to start a new phase of something else with the Ace of Cups, right? Whether that's going towards a new love, going towards something new that you have compassion for. Because when I clarified the family, I wanted to know more. Well, why is the check mark in reverse? Why do you need to look at something closer? Why is there so much work, extra work that you would be facing regarding whatever this family home dynamic would be. Well, we ended up with the Devil, the Star, and the Queen of Wands on the side. So basically, we've got, somebody here, a Queen of Wands on the side, who, the Queen of Wands is always determined to get what they want. They are in the upright, they're flirtatious, they're fun, they're, they can persuade you into things because they're, they don't take no for an answer, right? They show charisma, and they like to be flashy and sprinkle love and passion into the situation. And so with it on the side, this is somebody who's kind of being selfish. They're wanting to heal something for their own toxic reasons. And I do believe it is related to material, right? Because they're trying to persuade you into something that, supposed to be a good investment. Is it a good investment in them for, investing just in rekindling a love? Or is it, staying together for just financial reasons? Is it a financial reason that benefits them? Because when I clarified, the money in hand, that's completely on outer space, out of the, moon section here. It's something that is out there where I think you and whoever this family dynamic is, whether it's one person, if it's a couple of people, whatever that means for you, I feel like you and this family are looking at the money in two different ways, right? Because when I clarified, you had the Two of Wands, you had the 10 of Wands, and then you had the Nine of Swords. So basically, it's kind of like telling me you haven't made any steps towards whatever this healing is, whether it's, healing to rekindle a relationship, healing to go into business with somebody, or combined resources of some sort, is because somebody's worried and stressed and up. And I feel like the handout being in, outer space, this is you, like your view is, I'm worried about losing money, right? Because you're in the Four of Pentacles, you want to hold on to your money. So subconsciously you're looking at something closer because you are afraid that your money is going to go out and you're not going to get any return on this money. Where I feel, the other person, whoever this family is with the Devil, the Star, and, the Queen of Wands, I feel they're worried they're going to lose, they're up, losing sleep, stressed, that they're not going to be able to continue, to receive money, like get handouts, right? So you're worried about losing money, where I feel like they're worried about not continuing to receive money, if that makes sense. So yeah, you definitely want to look at this closer, and you're doing the right thing by holding off and not making any moves forward and looking at it closer and not checking the box, making it final, because it does seem that this is more related to materials, where I think you're worried about not getting any return back. And you're worried about losing money to somebody who's very materialistic, who is making you think that they're a good investment, but yet they're worried about not receiving any more money from you. So whatever that means to you, Spirit's telling you you're doing the right thing, and it could be a blessing that you are already feeling disconnected from this because you're taking a pause and you're holding on to your money, you're holding on from making a decision as well on checking the box with this home family dynamic. Because I think once you take a closer look, you're going to realize it's going to be upheaval, so many more responsibilities, and you're going to be having to work harder probably to hold on to your money or recoup your money, okay? So that's something you need to be mindful of. So let's pull a Moonology card for you. All right, what do we have for Gemini for the Moonology? Oops. And keep in mind, this can be for any Gemini placements. It does not have to be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. Wherever you have Gemini in your chart, or if you are called to this reading, it could resonate with you. Okay? Always take what resonates and leave out the rest. What else do we have here for Gemini? Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Yes, yes, yes. So right here where Spirit was telling you, since you're already feeling disconnected from this situation, step out of your comfort zone and go a new route, right? Step into your North Node. Whatever your North Node is the energy you want to be in, right? This is something, where you've obviously dealt with, and it, again, somebody wants to heal. So this is something, that's in your past that may have come back because we are in Mercury retrograde. So somebody may have come back from the past, coming and saying, hey, I got this great new thing that we should check out. Let's do it. And right now Spirit's like, remain in your North Node, because if you're already disconnected from this, and you're disconnected from whatever this long-term view is with this family home matter, go ahead and make the decision to move towards something new, which would mean you going into your North Node energy, doing something different to where you feel like you could probably, instead of feeling like you need to hold on to your, pentacles, somewhere where you feel safe and comfortable doing something new for yourself. Okay, so check out your North Node energy and remain in that. Okay, let's do a Sacred Symbols Oracle. See what we have here for you. Oops. Wow. All right, what do we have in here for Gemini? Whoa. This is interesting. Let's do it this way then. What do we have for Gemini, please? Sacred Symbols. Ah, that's so funny. This was on the split, so I don't know if you roll the tape back or to the video, whatever. You may have seen me hold the split, and I was I was trying to ignore it, and I'm sorry, my sinuses, I'm going through a sinus you know, infection. And so I'm a little like lightheaded, which is why it's taking me a little longer to finish up these videos. But on the split, yes, I did see spiritual cleansing, and and of course, you know, I ignored it and I shouldn't have. I did pause, and so Spirit's like, you know, I'm going to beat you over the head. This is what needs to come out. So basically, this is saying, you know, you might need to do a spiritual cleansing, right? Because if you have a Queen of Wands that's in devil energy coming towards you, they might be with the persuasion, you know, you want to make sure that they don't get into your energy in a way that is going to take you down a road that's going to make more upheaval, you know, more stress, more work, you know, when you're already trying to save and hold on to your pentacles, your wealth and your financials, right? They might be doing things and saying things. So you want to keep your spiritual energy cleansed, because with the, again, with the nuclear science symbol, you know, it's material over spiritual, and it's a blessing you're disconnected, and they want you to get more on your spiritual side and not be persuaded by somebody telling you something in the material world is going to be a great investment for you, because when you take a closer look, you're going to realize it really isn't. And this is why you're worried about your money going out, hence them worried that they're not going to receive money from you. So keep yourself spiritually cleansed. You know, take a salt bath, drink plenty of water, go for a walk, meditate. If you have to cut your phone off or put it on silent for the day, so you don't have to hear from this person constantly trying to persuade you into some sort of good investment, whatever that means for you, keep yourself spiritually cleansed, okay? Because devil energy, they're going to want to keep trying to get into your energy, and this is why they're saying get out of your comfort zone, stay in your north node, and do something new, make a final decision to go a new route and not stay in whatever this dynamic is, because clearly funny purple, you know. So yeah, stay spiritually cleansed and stay in your north node. Your north node will allow you to grow and expand out of whatever this devil, you know, selfish Queen of Wands energy is. That's, yeah, you know, see how she's leading the lion the way it came out. She's leading the lion facing towards a good investment, and she's literally like trying to pull this person towards this good investment and lead them to it. And with the, like I said, the cups, they're behind this guy. So it's not like you can actually see the wish fulfillment. They're just trying to make you think that it's there. But what's hidden is, like I said, the Tower. So be very, very mindful. Keep your energy cleansed, and do not allow somebody to persuade you into thinking something's going to be good for you when you need to invest it and figure out if it's good for you or not. All right. So much love and light. I hope this was helpful. I'll talk to you soon.